Khajiit has been waiting. You have the weapons? And I've got your payment. Jilandar always keeps some squirreled away in the bottom of the boat. The goblins overlooked it, thankfully. Pleasure doing business with you, and thanks for saving Khajiit.
Welcome to Cyrodiil, soldier. Here to help out in the war? First, you need training. It starts with an easy task. Fangil waits at the western Elsewhere Gate with munitions for the siege range. The Transitus Shrine is the best way to get there and back. Veriniel can tell you more about it. If you think you don't need training, speak with Grand Warlord Sorkalin. Only she can excuse you from it. Go to Fangil at the western Elsewhere Gate to start your training, or see Sorkalin to skip training. Your choice.
You saved the Queen. Stars keep you safe, traveler.
Hear now the lesson of the divine body.
You look like you've seen your share of that. Hello.
Welcome. Shall I attend to your account?
War is certainly good for business. We're having trouble keeping up with demand. What do you need? About time. I almost gave this to someone else. Take it to Zahn. You'll find him at the siege range, west of the eastern Elsewhere Gate. Just look for a Khajiit with singed fur.
Very flammable materials here. Watch your tail. Ah, good. Our Karen promised these yesterday. We are always running low. I have been instructing new recruits on the use of siege weapons. Much ammunition is wasted. Siege weapons are fascinating, yes? There is much to learn. There are several types, each very useful in its way. To learn about rams and flaming oil, talk to Miniel by the tower. For trebuchets, catapults, and ballistae, talk to Firamo. Of course, Walker. The range is here for that. Spend time with each weapon, firing at the targets we have set up. Talk to Firamo and Miniel, then return to me when you are done.
Yes, what do you need? Trebuchets, catapults, and ballistae are the tools of our trade. They cause tremendous damage to walls and foes. We have a few of each here. Pick one that's not in use and fire at the targets on the range. Each weapon, trebuchet, ballista, or catapult, has unique abilities and uses. Trebuchets work well against castle walls, dealing massive damage. There are 3 types: fire pots, spread burning oil, stones smash walls and foes, and ice balls cause damage and ensnare soldiers in ice. Ballistae fire fast and true. They excel at destroying enemy siege engines, including rams. Standard ballista bolts smash their targets, fire bolts cause extensive burn damage, and lightning bolts shock and ensnare their victims. Catapults are excellent weapons against enemy troops. Meatbag catapults spread debilitating disease. Oil causes fire damage, and scattershot causes impact damage. No, you'll see when you fire them. The trebuchet and ballistae fire the farthest, while the catapult has a shorter range. Remembering this will come in handy during assaults on castles.
So soon you've learned all there is to know about siege engines? Good. You can buy these weapons from siege merchants at our gates and castles, yes? You should also know how to repair walls, doors, and siege engines. Enemies will batter our castle walls and doors. We must undo this damage to hold on to our castles. Siege weapons can also be damaged. Repair is often needed. Driving off attackers is always the first step. Then, repair kits can fix some of the damage, yes? Here is a practice repair kit for a siege weapon. Use it on a trebuchet, catapult, or ballista. When done, Taralyn will speak with you. walker, repair and learn. You can buy them from siege merchants at our gates and castles. Driving off attackers is always the...
Greetings, soldier. You see beside me one of our army's forward camps. Placing these near a battle site will speed our warriors into the fight, often tipping the balance between victory and defeat. Grand Warlord Sorklin has decreed that every new recruit receive a limited version of our forward camps. Full versions can be obtained from siege merchants. But now, others need to speak with you. At the Elder Scroll Temple of Nem, Protector Arfir waits. She has much to tell you.
Greetings, soldier. You stand in a holy place. The Elder Scrolls are a sacred charge of the Old Mary Dominion. We must keep the scrolls from those who would defile or misuse them. Every member of the Dominion should cherish the Elder Scrolls. Our sacred trust to protect them must be our primary focus. The Elder Scrolls are prophecies in essence, but they are much more than that. The scrolls contain records of all past and future events, but they cannot be read without a severe price, madness, blindness, even death. Many believe they were created by the Aedra, but why or when is unknown. The temples are holy places, created as housing for the scrolls to honor and protect them. We built them upon the soil of Cyrodiil, close enough to the battlefields to bestow their blessings upon our troops. The Grand Warlord orders these attacks. Access to each scroll is blocked by a gate. To unlock it, both castles protecting it must be taken away from the alliance that holds the scroll. Once the castles are captured, the way to the temple is open. The Elder Scroll must be taken from its temple and brought to one of our 6 original castles. Once there, it must be placed upon a scroll pedestal. Needless to say, capturing an Elder Scroll requires the cooperation of many soldiers. Every Elder Scroll we hold grants power to all the soldiers of our alliance. This is another reason our enemies cannot be allowed to keep any of them. Books in this temple contain information about the scrolls, if you wish to know more. When you are done here, go speak with Grand Warlord Sorklin. Anything else you need to know about the war, she can tell you.
You mess with the bear, you'll get the claws.
You are near the end of your training, soldier. We have yet to explain the tactics used to capture the enemy's castles and resources. Defenders must be overcome, and our banner must be raised on the flagpole. For castles, we must breach walls or sunder gates to reach the heart of the enemy's stronghold. All easier said than done, as you will see. We are the only alliance fit to rule Cyrodiil. Taking the enemy's castles and resources is the way to prove this. Your participation in these actions enables you to acquire equipment and weapons from Dominion siege merchants. I determine the goals of the Dominion army in Cyrodiil. Vilya carries my orders to General Thoron and General Ataba, who post them on the mission boards. Speak with General Thoron to learn more.
Sorry, soldier. Very busy here right now. New recruit, eh? Then you need to know about our mission boards. The bounty and scouting boards are on either side of me. Every so often, Sorkelin sends Vilya over with new missions. I post them to the boards for all to see. Bounty missions are simple. Kill enemy soldiers. If you kill enough of them, come back for a reward. Information is vital to winning this war. Each scouting mission sends you to a target deep in enemy territory. If you can get there and look around, report back as soon as possible. General Ataba supervises the other missions. Speak with her to learn about them. She's on the other side of the gate.
It is a fine day for war, yes? It is good that he did so, as the battle and warfront missions are under Ataba's care. Vilya brings Grand Warlord Sorkelin's orders. These Ataba posts for brave warriors to see and accept. You have questions? Battle missions send groups of soldiers to capture valuable enemy resources, yes? The farm, lumber mill, and mine around each castle support its war efforts. If we capture those resources, that castle is greatly weakened. Warfront missions are Ataba's favorites. These are major attacks to capture enemy castles. Many brave warriors are needed. Taking castles from our enemies is the key to the Dominion controlling Cyrodiil. The rest is best learned through experience. The mission boards contain Grand Warlord Sorkelin's latest orders. Ataba suggests a scouting mission to start. Welcome to the war!
Take a break!
Your training is complete, soldier. You are ready for the battles of Cyrodiil. The Elder Scroll of Nimok preys on my mind. Our army needs the blessings this scroll bestows. I am looking for warriors to claim it for the Dominion. Can I count you among them?
You saved the Queen. Stars keep you safe, traveler.